Welcome back. You're still watching Nile Cruise, and there are calls now that the Egyptians rid themselves of bad habits as part of improving the nation's image, rather than wasting time in useless songs that are being heard day and night about people's love for the country. Citizens, young and old, city or village dwellers, no matter what their job is, where they come from, are urged to take action at once to improve the image of the nation. Now is the time to help all the people learn the almost forgotten good and Egyptian values. And of course, this is the main topic of this segment of Nile Cruise. And Mr. Ahmed Osama, the chairman of Al Karma Center for Human Development, will be telling us more about the values and the habits of the Egyptians and how they've changed after the revolution. Hello, Mr. Ahmed.
Hello.
Hello. Would you tell me more about, in your opinion, how did the Egyptians become a lot different after the revolution?
Surely after a social change and a revolution created by the public themselves, it affects the habits and ethics and the daily life of the people in Egypt. We cannot ignore the role of the youth with this revolution and what's the new vision and perspective, in their opinion, for a better future and a better life. Through our studies and analysis for the social classes, for the sociology of the society, I think the background and the culture of each category and age of the Egyptian society, surely it's one of the factors,
Yes.
to define the new habits, the new way of life and the lifestyle of the Egyptians now. I know that through our studies, also in my PhD in the past, it's very important to know the background, the culture, the education, the social class, the economic position for the family and for the person, and the society in Upper Egypt and in Delta, in Port Said, in the Greater Cairo. It's different from place to another for each part of the society. We found that through the revolution during the 18 days before. It was a long way.
Yes, it is.
The 18 days, we found the Tahrir Square with a new amazing behaviors, with responsibility, with a social responsibility from the Egyptians themselves.
Yes.
We found it was looking like a utopia in the Tahrir Square.
Yes.
After the revolution, we have new waves of effective political positions in a negative steps and process,
Yes.
and positive process from another in the other side. We found that the revolutionary spirit with the youth, it will not stop for getting rid of the president or with the parliament
Or changing
election
the governments.
and changing the government and the constitution. It's not what the people need. The people now are looking for their rights and to have it by themselves. In the past, people are still awaiting for the governments to give them. And it was one of the well-known quotes in the Egyptian culture, that the water will not get up, and we have to wait for the people from the upper
Yes.
class or for the people in power to give. So it was looking like a favor from the people in power or in charge, and the society was just waiting. Even if they will try, they are begging, they are forcing. The human rights activists started to make a pressure on the government, and also it was like an interaction. It wasn't that easy in the past. Now the society and the youth especially is looking for the life with another point of view. We have the right, we have to fight for it, and they will not wait for any people to put struggles in their way.
Yes.
Whatever the government, whatever the political parties, they ignore everything now. The new thing is the violence. People now, they are some of the dangerous society, if we can classify them. This dangerous society are looking now for their rights. We will fight for it with violence, with non-violence demonstrations, but we have to fight for the last beat of our life.
Anyway.
Yes. No way, they will not regret. The older generation started to say, now we reached a certain limit and we have to take the wise thinking of new constitution. We can participate in the political life now is better than before.
Yes.
Another wave of the religion's role with a different point of views for such one religion from different point of views from the Egyptian society. We have new strange Islamic beliefs and, in my opinion, a wrong understanding for the religion itself. The extremists, we know that in each idea, in each thought, in each religion, in each culture, we know that the extremists everywhere. Now they are trying to use the religion to encourage people for such a political gains.
Yes.
And encouraging the people that the liberals now they are fighting against Islam, to encourage the people with the slogans of jihad and all of these ideas, to attract such people to support them. They have their believers, and now they are trying to convince more people for voting or for supporting with demonstrations.
Yes.
For instance, you found that such Islamic political groups, and with the attendance of the president himself, the president until now.
Yes.
We never know what will going to happen after the 30th of June.
That's your opinion, Mr. Ahmed, so let's keep it a
Yes,
bit
yes, I
about
understand.
the habits and the values of the Egyptians.
I understand.
Yes.
And it's their right to do what they want, for instance.
Freedom of expression, of course.
Freedom of expression
for
for everyone.
Egyptian
That's
citizen,
what I
yes.
want to say. Because now they created, organized, and demonstrations and a big conference to support Syria and to cut the relations between groups. The thing is, what's the real position in a major problem and crisis for the Egyptian society and also for the Muslims in the world?
Yes.
They didn't do the same with other countries. They are doing a lot of crimes against the Muslims
Yes,
themselves.
Mr. Ahmed, but you also said that during the 18 days of the revolution, 2011 revolution of the 25th of January, that it was kind of a utopia
Yes.
in Tahrir Square.
Yes.
Of course, regarding the habits and the values and the attitude of the Egyptians toward each other,
Sure.
and of course of different nationalities as well. So, what do you think went wrong there after the revolution? What really changed?
I understand your question. The change is during the 18 days, the people, all of them, they have only one target and one mission, and all of them united in such one movement.
Yes.
The public, they want to change the regime. They are there for the human dignity, social justice, and to have a better life. After the wave of the revolution, the people are looking for the gains, who will take over and be in power. Politically, we have different groups, different coalitions, different political parties.
Yes.
All of them are trying to be in charge and in power. That's normal to happen.
But this is the main divisive reason.
This is the first
Yes.
step. Second is the policy of the decision makers after the revolution. The absence of security, the lack of security. The lack of security, we found that the people who respect the law, they're still living the same way. A lot of people like that.
Yes.
And another kind of people, they want to break the rules. They want to feel that they are the government. They have the rules. They are the rule.
Feeling a certain power.
They are ruling in a certain power. You found that a lot of crimes, a lot of illegal commerce from such people, and you found that a lot of troubles happening, and on daily or weekly basis, you found every day we have a new troubles, a new conflict, a new
It's even
social.
evident on the streets with traffic.
Yes, in the traffic, in the football matches, you found the ultras, and the absence of the rule of law is the main trouble for any country.
Yes.
If you have the stability of the rule of law, if we have justice, you will have the peace. You will have peace. And no peace without justice. When we are talking about the peace, we are talking social peace, peaceful society. Now this violence is one of the scars and damages in the society regarding the dictatorship in the past, regarding the using the law in the wrong way. If the government want to insult anybody, any organization, they can do it easily by law.
Yes.
And if they want to let it pass, it will gonna pass by law. The lack of justice created a lot of things. We haven't the trust between the people and the government. Now the youth, the young generation, they don't trust the people in charge. They don't trust the political parties. They don't trust the rule of law and the achievements.
So how can we regain the trust as Egyptians in political parties and political figures?
It's a very important question. To build the trust between the societies, first of all, we have to take the process for building the trust. It will not going to happen in a day and night.
Yes.
But the people must find the new rules and new establishments of law and the rule of law in dealing with all of the society, to find that it's the real justice. It's not for the poor people will find themselves in troubles and the rich people in a better place.
Yes.
They have to find a better opportunity for everyone. They have to find the equality and the equal opportunities. Surely it will not happen in day and night, because we have economic problems, we have political crisis now. We are in a very big conflict. We have people are calling for a new presidential election.
Yes.
The people
Changing
in
of the
charge,
governments and the
changing the
cabinet,
government. The president said no, he is in charge by election, so we have to give him the chance for
4 years. Yes.
for 4 years. So this instability and this sandy land will not create the stability now, and will not have it now. But we have to work for the future. These confrontations between the government and the oppositions,
Yes.
and now in a big part of the society, of the youth, the rebels. We have to know that these things, these confrontations will not be solved without solving the whole situation. And the violence between the people, or the confrontations between the people, who will gain or lose, whatever, the loser, the real loser will be Egypt itself. The whole society will lose from these unstable steps and
Conflicts
procedures and
contradictions,
conflicts.
yes.
So it needs it needs how to get together.
It's cooperation between the
the
parties.
cooperation
Yes.
between the Egyptian political parties to get out of these troubles
Yes.
with a reconciliation. To move step toward a real democracy, and to respect the law and the rule of law for everybody. Because now the people starting to feel that maybe they have like a new wave of dictatorship with a religious slogans.
Yes. So, Mr. Ahmed, you do have Al Karma Center.
Yes.
You own it. So, and you of course said about the bad habits and the bad values, the newly bad habits which were gained by the Egyptians after the revolution. So, what are the activities that are being done by the center to fight such habits?
We are working also in a terrible environment.
Yes.
Because now there are no rule of law towards the civil society and the think tank organizations. And in fact, the government are trying to squeeze all of these initiatives and to control everything like the previous regime in hand.
Yes.
But for us, we are now doing with limited resources the studies and analysis about what's happening in the on the Egyptian society. We are preparing for such projects to have an interaction with these troubles by training, by raising the awareness with people, with organizing workshops and seminars, because these actions must be also with another civil society organizations.
Yes.
Working, we have to work together for the value of human rights, rising the value of human rights, rising the value of the morals and the ethics in your work if you have. And if the people, they don't have the opportunity to work, they are unemployed employers, we have to train them and to find the sources that could be the channels for a better life for the youth and for the society, especially also for the women. For women,
Yes.
is very important subject. So it's not that easy. We will not solve it this way easily, because we need the support of the government out of the political positions from the civil society organizations. The key thing is, the problem is we have a lot of civil society organizations and NGOs.
Not really effective.
They are not effective because they are in a tight position, and the government in the past, they are allowing the civil society which is related to them to work, and others there are no such freedom in the civil society activities. And for the development of the country and for the society, we need the government, the private sector, the civil society to work together in harmony for getting a better solutions for the society itself.
Yes, and hopefully we will be having this in the near future. Mr. Ahmed Osama, Chairman of Al Karma Center for Human Development, thank you very much for being with us today on Nile Cruise.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And now it's time to go out for a quick break, so stay tuned with us.